This video will demonstrate how to access and set up an ePortfolio in Canvas. The information is also provided in the Canvas ePortfolio handout, and you can move back and forth between the video and the document for reference at any time. So let's get started. Log into Canvas by visiting learn.maricopa.edu, then enter your MEID and password. Once you're logged in, let's go to the ePortfolios area. And you do that by going into the left Canvas menu, click Account, then at the bottom, click ePortfolios. You'll see a general welcome page unless you've already set up some ePortfolios. In either case, we want to create a new ePortfolio, so click on the Create ePortfolio button. Canvas asks for the ePortfolio name, so let's call this one ePortfolio. You'll see a checkbox for making the ePortfolio public, but don't click it when doing the setup. We'll talk about this in sharing in just a bit. So just enter the name and then click Make ePortfolio. You're taken to the ePortfolio Welcome and Settings page. Near the top, you should see a link for the Getting Started wizard. Clicking this link will bring up a Getting Started dialog box at the bottom that you can click on topics and get information. In each link, you can mouse over the Show Me link in the description, and Canvas will highlight the area of what's described. This is an excellent way to get started for reference, but let's move on, so close the wizard by using the X. To get from the Welcome and Settings page, click the Go to Actual ePortfolio link. You can always return back to the Welcome and Settings page by clicking the name in the top area right up here. Go back to the actual ePortfolio. The structure of your Canvas ePortfolio is very simple, and Canvas organizes ePortfolios using main sections and then pages under each section. The Sections menu is located on the left, and the pages for a selected section are located on the right. You will set up the sections and pages how you desire or how you were instructed. So let's walk through the basics of that setup. First, we'll want to create a section. To do this, click the Organize Sections link. Click the Add Sections link and icon, and type in the name that you want. For this section, I'll call it About Me. Then hit Enter. Let's add another section and call it Reflections, and one called Learning Goals. At any time, you can click and drag a section to arrange them in any specific order. Next to each section, you can click on the gear or sprocket icon, and you can rename, delete, or also move the sections. Once you have the sections as instructed or desired, click Done Editing. To access a section, simply click the section link in the menu. As you click through, you'll notice that when a section is created, that it automatically creates a new page called New Page. A section must contain at least one page, but it can contain multiple pages as desired. So let's take a look at pages. To add pages to a section, select the section in the left section menu. I'm going to go to the About Me section. Now in the right Pages menu, click the Organize Manage Pages link at the top. Similar to adding sections, click the Add Another Page link, enter the page name, and then press Enter. So I added a biography page, and I will also add a page called Interests. Again, like sections, you can click and drag a page and put them in any order that you might want. Clicking the sprocket to the right, of course, has a rename, delete, and also the ability to move as well. And once you've created the pages as instructed or desired, click the Done Editing. To access a page, make sure you're in the correct section, and then in the right Pages menu, click the page desired. Because Canvas creates a default page called New Page when each section is created, if the section's only going to have one page, you could easily click the gear sprocket next to the page and rename it, or if you've already created other pages as we have here, you can just delete that new page. Here we can also look, I've got a lowercase I can use rename, and just use that to update as well, and then click Done Editing. So in my Reflections area, I really just want to have one page called Journals. So here, I'll take and rename the default page and call this Journals, and click Done Editing. To add content, you're going to click the section you want to work in, then click the page you want to add content to. As an example, I want to add some content to my About Me section and add it on my interest page. So I go to my About Me section, and then I select my interest page. Now, I click the Edit This Page button. Now, a Canvas page is built on blocks, and the choices for the content are going to include rich text content, HTML or embedded content, course submissions, or an image or file upload. Clicking on each adds a block of the content selected. So here we have a block of text, and if I click on rich text, you'll see a second block added underneath. You can have varying blocks of content, or you can have blocks of the same information. So here we have rich text, and then we have a Canvas course submission. To remove a content block, mouse over it and click the appearing trash can icon in the right of the frame. It'll ask you to confirm. One benefit of using the Canvas ePortfolio is having direct access to the work submitted for assignments, discussions, and more. Click the course submission content link, then scroll through and select a submission or submissions desired. Then click Select Submission. You can save the whole page once you have all the content on. So for my interest page, I'm going to go back in, click Interests, edit this page, and I'm going to go ahead and add content here. Then I will also add an image. Here you can select a file either that already exists in your course file, or you can upload an image if you'd like. Then select Upload the file. You can rearrange the order by clicking in the upper left corner and then moving a block up or down by holding and dragging to rearrange. You can preview the page or click Save Page when done. One thing to note is, if you're instructed or are looking for feedback on a page, click the Allow Comments on this page box, and when visitors view the content, they'll be able to leave feedback and notes. Otherwise, click Save Page when done. Once you have finalized the sections, pages, and content, you'll need to choose how to share your Canvas ePortfolio with others. By default, each created portfolio is private, meaning only you will see the contents. Since the idea is to share with a teacher, a class, or even to have it open for public viewing, you'll need to choose how to share it. Canvas ePortfolios allows you to do this in two ways. So first, go to the top and click your ePortfolio link to get back to the Welcome and Settings page. If you want to keep the ePortfolio private, you don't have to do anything. All you'll need to do is copy and share the link provided to individual groups or for use as a class submission. The other way is to make your ePortfolio public for easy access. To do this, in the left column, go to the ePortfolio Settings link and click. In the pop-up box, tick the box for Make it Public and then click Update ePortfolio. It may take a minute or two, but you will see notification that your ePortfolio is public and you can copy and paste the link to send to others. Then, just continue to build and add content, pages, and section as desired or instructed. That's it.